Morning. She wasn't ready
Karen,
again.
I don't know what we're doing on the chairs here. Should I have arms like this? Should I have arms like this? Should
Guys,
I be like...
welcome to Shake It Up with Karen and Regina. We've never done an opening sitting down, so it's a little bit different from us. But you know what? After the last 2 weeks, it's probably good we sit down. We've been doing nothing but running around.
Yes, she's got me running the gauntlet. Let me tell you that.
Oh, I've got her running the gauntlet. You all know what
you do. Karen, you're up at 5:30 every day, like it's shot out of a cannon. She calls me. I'm like, oh my God, what day?
Yesterday
Where
she says
am
to me,
I?
"Are you cleansing? Because you're in rare form."
Yeah,
like,
because you get hyper.
I do. I get very
we get hyper when we do the cleansing.
Yeah, no. Yesterday was just a bad day all around. You know how that works. You know how that when you wake up and like you spill the coffee on the counter, and then you go to take a shower and there's no soap in this thing, and then you get out of the shower and the toothpaste that you use is now in your daughter's bedroom, and you have to go dripping wet into your daughter's bathroom. It was a horrible morning.
This is why, Karen, I texted her and I said, meet me at the airport. Do not bring luggage. Just meet me there. And I'm not kidding. People think I'm joking. You don't know. You guys know me a little bit. She knows me well. I'd be there in 20 minutes. I'd be like, where are you? Let's go. What's the first plane out of here? I'm done.
If we didn't just get back from San Diego.
Well, that was, I think, the problem.
Right.
I would have been very good.
Yeah.
And it doesn't mean that I don't love my husband so much, and because I truly do, and I love my mother, and I love my family, but I would have been very happy coming home from California to a 2-bedroom apartment by myself.
I told her to make sure that second bedroom is for me.
Yeah,
I'm gonna need
no, you have to live next door, because I need an office.
Well, here's the thing. I have my 2 nephews living with me now, and they are 18 and 20 years old, and they eat me out of house and home. I mean, 5 pounds cold cuts in 3 days, 24 muffins in 3 days.
Yeah, but here's the thing I want to understand. They are adults, though, too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. They can't go buy cold cuts?
No.
No. That's a problem.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
No.
That's a problem.
They're the golden children.
No. That's a disservice to them and you. No, that's
well, they
not
are
right.
getting jobs. I actually posted yesterday on the East Northport Moms group that my nephew Andrew is looking for a job. So if you need somebody who's very handsome and very handy.
What does he want to do?
Well, he could be a soccer trainer. He could be a handyman. A
handyman?
Well, kind of,
I need a handyman.
He could be a pool boy.
I don't have a pool.
He's very cute. He's available. So call me.
What is he going to work for, 50 cents?
Like, he's waiting to get his track training so he can go work for Chris, but that takes a couple of months to do that because he can't be on the tracks without track training. So he wants to really do that because then they pay you big bucks.
That track training.
I don't know. They have to spend the day on the tracks. I don't know. We should be flagmen one day. Wouldn't that be fun? We can tell Chris we're gonna be flagmen on the road.
We're coming for you. No, we should definitely do that.
That would be
because
exciting.
I don't think people understand what exactly goes on down there.
Well, definitely not what goes down under there because they're in a lot of tunnels and different areas of the sewer system.
Yeah, well, I don't want to be
like that. So
I want to be like on 5th Avenue.
Yeah, with the flag. We can do that.
Yeah, right next to Chanel.
We can do that. Chris, we're coming.
Oh, he'll love
Get
that.
us the hard hats. Speaking of hats, we're going to be canning tomatoes with Luigi.
Yeah, when is that?
I think it's next week. So we have to wear the kerchief.
Well, what day? He's got to tell me. Lou.
I know.
You got to tell me what day. We're very busy here. We have a schedule. Let's go.
We need to know. But speaking of hats, why I said that to you is because he wants us to wear the kerchiefs.
Well, we have your hair has to be covered.
Yes,
it's
apparently.
Very serious.
So we're going to look like Lucille Ball. Pretty sure.
Well, can't we wear the shower curtains? The shower caps. We wear shower caps. So we do. I have to say though, I was at Tutu Pazza for dinner on Saturday night.
Yes,
right?
I saw you
because
there.
it was
Didn't I see
Francesca's.
You there?
Yes.
Okay.
But I want to tell you what I ate.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I had this lobster risotto. I mean, I had a lot of things, but the first thing that was really incredible was this lobster risotto.
Right.
He brings it out in this like paella pan with chunks
those big
of
copper
lobster.
Pans.
Yes.
Oh, I love those.
It's like
pans.
it's fresh and it's from there to your table. I'm telling you, I could have had that, and then he had this warm.
Well, it does sound like a lot of food. Like you should have really stopped there.
Yeah. Well, and I also could have had that and the warm spinach peach salad. Oh my God,
delicious.
The peaches were like warmed up and like cream. I can't explain it. They
So
were
what
so
you have?
good.
You had more food after that?
Oh,
You
yeah.
had the paella, the salad, and the main dish?
Well, we were 4 adults and 2 kids.
Did you share your food?
Oh no, everybody ate.
Oh, okay. I'm
We ate
thinking she
family
had an
style.
entire pot of paella. I'm saying, wow.
Oh no, I would
Reg.
be in a coma. I'd be like this. I'd be in a coma.
That's
I would be in
awesome.
a
Well, he
coma.
always makes the best food, and you know,
We all
we
shared.
can't talk enough about our Luigi. We
Yeah.
love you.
LTL. We also
And
took
he
everything
missed
home.
us when we were in Celebration.
Oh yeah. So do we have pictures? Are
Yes,
showing
we do.
pictures?
We have some pictures from Celebration. So, Vicki, let's start with picture number 1.
Oh.
That's us at the airport.
KRB.
Getting ready to leave, and of course, it was bright and early in the morning.
Oh
and
yeah, because
Chris
this was the
Vito
question.
took us. Yes,
This is the question. When you fly,
yes.
if it's a domestic flight, how early do you get to the airport? If it's an international flight, how early do you get to the airport? So
I
how
get
many
to the
hours
airport early.
before? Karen is an extremely prepared person.
I don't like to be rushed. I need to be there and be all settled and get my Pringles and get my waters and get everything that I need for my flight.
And then when she gets all that, like a tornado, she sits down and waits for about an hour and a half.
Yes, I like that. It's
That's
just
not
nice.
the way I roll.
No.
I go straight from the gate. I want to walk on the plane.
She was
Like,
yelling at me
it's
the whole
my
time.
private
Look at
plane.
what time we're here. We're here so early. Oh my God, we
Like,
gotta
are you
wait.
kidding
We gotta
me?
wait.
What am I
I'm
gonna
like,
do
listen,
now?
mate, just calm down, relax.
I know,
We
but I got
worked.
my magazines.
We actually
did a
worked.
lot of work.
We did some
which
work,
was nice.
so it was very productive.
All right, what do we got now? Where are we at now?
Okay, so now we're at the pre-gala party,
Oh, that was hilarious.
pre-global party. So
That was
we had so much
amazing.
fun. They had it like a circus. They had
Yes.
jugglers and they had acrobats, like doing all kinds of crazy stuff.
Yes.
And we had a lot of fun.
Yes, they had the girl with the like a wire dress with all champagne glasses
That
on.
was
That
so
was the
cool. I want one of those dresses.
Yeah, that was
I want
very,
my own
very
little
cool.
champagne dress,
Yes,
and then every
that was
time I'm
amazing.
empty, I could just go like this.
And these are our
Pick up
beautiful
another one.
teammates, right? Everybody
Oh
looked
yeah,
gorgeous.
We did. We had such an amazing
and we went
time.
with about 32 people.
It was a lot of people. I mean, last
Yeah.
year there were only 4 people there.
That's right.
From our group. So we had a great time. And as you could see from this picture, we've grown quite tremendously, haven't we? That was an
It's
amazing
really
shot.
incredible.
We took those
It's
on
really
the steps
incredible.
of the San Diego Convention Center. That's part of our team here in the tri-state area and from others around the country. But there were in total 13,000 people at this year's event, and we were over 1,000 alone.
Yeah,
so
11.
that'll just show you the power
Yeah.
of our team. We have an amazing team.
11 something, I forgot what the
Yeah.
exact number
It was
is, but
absolutely
yeah.
phenomenal. So
It was incredible.
we had a great time, and then this is one of the last days. We had some breakfast with the girls on the beautiful San Diego Bay.
Now, how nice is San Diego?
Oh, could
No,
I just tell you
seriously.
something? We bought like 4 houses, 2 condos, 3 boats. We
went-
were everywhere we went. We were like, we have to stay. We gotta live here. No, we gotta live here. No, we're gonna live here. So we bought
Every
everything.
day. Every day we were buying something else. The boats, the condos, the
was
whole
amazing.
the parts of the beach. Karen wanted to buy a seal, I think, at one point.
I did. I
mean,
said
it
I
was
want to take
hilarious.
home
Yeah.
a seal. We went to the zoo. Remember how fun that
Oh,
was?
the zoo.
That
Oh,
San
look
Diego
who
Zoo was
showed up at
incredible.
our event.
Brett Michael was at our event. Could you
Hello.
imagine?
Ain't
I mean, here we are
nothing
sitting there. It's
but
9
a
o'clock
good-
in the morning. We're like, barely awake, and all of a sudden he comes out. We were like, what? What?
No,
Wait!
it was incredible.
It was awesome. So he introduced a whole thing that we're going to be doing in the Riviera Maya,
Yes,
which
yes.
I'm really excited
Which is
about.
a contest.
Get on
But
board
how-
now. We're going to the
This is
Riviera
the thing
Maya.
I try to explain to people. How amazing is this company? Like,
Oh my God, it's awesome.
I mean, they reward you, they recognize you, they value you. It's just we're so blessed to be where we are, and I'm so happy that you're with
I
us.
love my team.
Oh,
they're
they're the
just
best.
awesome people, and we had a great time.
We are.
So
Well, we
yeah.
really are like family. It's weird
We are.
because there are people that go to these events and, they see people that they don't normally see, so they don't really spend as much time with their team because they see their team all the time. But our team, I swear to goodness, we were all like Siamese twins. Where are you going?
Yeah.
Okay, where are you going? Okay,
Yeah.
we're going
We
here.
wanted
Where are
to
you
be
going?
together the whole time.
We were attached at the hip, but we had such a beautiful time. You have any trolley pictures?
You know what? I don't
Oh.
have any trolley pictures because they were on your page, not mine. But Regina, of course, as you know, I'm not really a public transportation type of girl. Never have been, never will be. But Regina, every single time I'm with her, seems to get me on public transportation one way or another. So this time around, it was a trolley, and we took like 7 of them. And we were everywhere. We actually toured pretty much all of San Diego, went to Coronado Island, went to Old Town, went to La Jolla, went to so many different places.
Yeah,
I mean, it was so much fun.
Well, the trolley is my favorite because I don't know if you remember this movie, but Meet Me in St. Louis. And it was Judy Garland. Yeah. Okay. Judy Garland. Well, I love old movies. So Judy Garland, and she would sing, you know, Meet Me in St. Louis. Ding, ding, ding goes the trolley. Ring, ring, ring goes the bell. So I always wanted to be on a trolley because
Fridays right here on live on Madhousetv.
Oh, please. I wanted to always be in a trolley because I wanted to be in the movie. Yeah. You know, I figured I could be in, you know, Meet Me in St. Louis. Anyway. So, but the trolley was so much fun. It was open air.
We almost got killed like 87 times. Okay, she puts me on this trolley. The bus driver's nuts. He was going like 80 miles an hour on the freeway. Now, mind you, there's no walls. There's nothing. There's nothing. It's just open. So here we are. Yeah. The wind is whipping my hair around. We're holding on for dear life. Yes. On the freeway of the Pacific. What is that? Pacific Coast.
Pacific Coast Highway. Yeah.
Pacific Coast Highway. Yeah. I was scared.
It was fabulous.
Out of my mind.
It was really. You're scared. You drive with Chris all the time. I don't know what the problem is.
Oh my God, ditch. Yeah, let me tell you another story. I should have brought that photo.
But wait, I want to finish about the trolley.
Go ahead.
So the trolley was incredible. Okay, so we had a lot of fun. It was outdoors. Blah 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 blah. Like you said, we went all these places. The other thing that we did a private tour of the San Diego Zoo. And we were on like this little, I guess it's like a long scooter, but again, all open. It looked like a
big golf cart.
Yeah, huge golf cart. So we had about 12 people, 10 people on there?
Yeah, we had about 10 people on there, and Lynn was our driver, and she was fabulous.
She was amazing. And the thing is, you really need to visit the San Diego Zoo at any time that you go to California because it's absolutely incredible. It's one of the best zoos in the country. And again, the timing we had, we went later in the afternoon. It was like every animal got performed for us. As soon as we passed by.
The baby
pandas woke up. They were like, wiped their eyes. Next thing you know, they're eating.
So they're watching us. Roaring.
Yes. Everybody was like totally on cue.
They were like waiting for us.
The baby hippos, like right in this thing, swimming.
And normally a lot of times you'll hear that you don't really see a lot of the animals. They may be sleeping or it's feeding time.
We lucked out the whole time, right?
Every single animal. The orangutans,
well, there was a special orangutan.
Yeah.
Named Karen.
She loved that. When she saw that plaque, she was like,
I should have sent those pictures. But anyway, but that particular orangutan is one of the favorites of the zoo. You know,
it
the whole zoo.
It is the zoo's favorite.
They love Karen,
and
I couldn't stop laughing.
Yes.
So now, where do you want to go to? You want to go to present day? You want to go to ditch? Where are we going? Want to go to my dress?
Well, Regina is a wrinkled mess today. Why don't you stand up for a second, even if you get your head
I know they're going to yell at me.
She walks into the studio like this. I said, "What are you doing?"
This is me.
Would you just roll out of bed?
Hello. And it was ironed, and I know, Tommy, don't get mad. I'm sitting down again. It was ironed last night, and I was hanging in.
It's a great color, and I love the shape.
Yes,
but you cannot wear linen on the show anymore.
Well, it's like pajamas.
Yeah, she loves the pajamas.
I love the pajamas.
She would wear pajamas every day.
If I could wear pajamas, yes, I have to wear clothes that are pajamas. I have to be comfortable. If I'm not comfortable, ain't nobody happy.
No, that is true.
No, seriously.
But here's what I'm going to say to you. No matter what she wears, she looks gorgeous. Aww. But it's a blessing you're sitting down today.
Oh, yeah, it's a disaster.
Because it really don't look good.
It's a disaster.
When you're standing up.
No. And, you know, the seatbelt, so the seatbelt's got all in here. It's like...
Yeah, no good.
It's terrible. But, you know, listen, where am I going after this? The grocery store? So what am I doing?
Oh, yeah, no. So here's my final story, and then we're going to cut to commercial. But... my husband goes out early Saturday morning to the gym. And it's now about 10 o'clock in the morning, and he comes running into the house.
Well, I have to say something, though. I think he had a really good couple of days.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean. Anyway.
When you came back from vacation, he missed her very much.
Yeah, she did miss me very much.
And I think you guys had a nice couple of days.
We did, because we actually had no kids in the house, which was really nice.
Yes.
So we went to the gym Saturday morning. Oh, fabulous. Okay. So he went to the gym Saturday morning. He comes running in the house, sweating. At like 10 o'clock, I said, "What's up?" He goes, my car. Now, his car is like his baby. He's got cones around it. He waxes it every day. You can't breathe on it. You can't touch it. You can't do anything near it. Okay, this is his special weekend car only. That's the only time he takes it.
It's so true.
And he goes, it's in a ditch. I said, what?
It's in a ditch.
It's in a ditch? What are you talking about? It's in a ditch. He goes, yeah, I screwed up. I go, where is it? He goes, yeah, it's around the corner. Can you come back with me? I was like, oh my God, are you kidding me? So there we go. I drive him back to the scene of the crime.
Did you show the pictures?
No, I can't. I'm not allowed. Oh. He won't allow me to. But if I could tell you, this man is lucky he's alive. Because at the bottom of the ditch where he was a fence, which basically stopped him from going into a sump, which was, 10 feet down, which really, really got me nervous. But here's the thing. This is how lucky this bastard is, okay? This is what makes me crazy. The tow truck comes, pulls him out of the ditch, and do you know that there's not one scratch on the car? Not one!
It's a miracle.
It's a miracle. I mean, there was like a little leaf sticking out of the grill. I said, are you kidding me? If that was me, my whole front would be totaled.
Oh, no, you'd be busted.
Oh, God, forget it.
I'd be crying.
Yeah, so anyway, he's one lucky
Thank God you weren't in the car.
Oh, forget it.
And thank God you weren't driving that car.
Right. No, first of all, if I was driving the car, we wouldn't be in a ditch because I drive like a normal person. Okay?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
He drives like a race car driver, Mario Andretti type of driving. So, of course, he takes a turn too fast and ends up in a ditch.
Right. And he says, because I saw him, I said, Chris, you got to be careful. You have to slow down. You consider yourself lucky. This isn't me. He goes, well, I didn't have the traction on it. It's got nothing to do with that. I didn't have the traction.
Yeah, of course. It wasn't
what?
his fault. Not me.
No, I forgot to put
all
the
right,
traction
let's
button
break
on.
for commercial because I am very excited that today you're going to learn all about an amazing organization that I had the privilege of meeting with several weeks ago in conjunction with a great event that's about to happen. But Mondays at Racine is in the house. So
yes, we're
stay
so
tuned.
Excited.
We'll be right back and we'll learn all about what they do.
My name is Dr. Robert Brevard. I'm here for Multi-Medicine in Westbury, New York. We're located at 1065 Old Country Road, Suite 214. Been here for about 15 years. The practice has medical doctors, physical therapists, chiropractors, acupuncturists. We also do pain management, and we have orthopedists on staff. Here at Advanced Multi-Medicine Rehabilitation, we've got physical therapists on staff who treat an array of conditions, from neck pain to back pain, shoulder pain. We treat carpal tunnel. We treat a lot of car accident patients, slip and falls. We treat patients with knee injuries, with ankle injuries. We have state-of-the-art equipment. We've been here for over 15 years. Vast array of diagnostic testing, from x-rays to EMGs. What is an EMG? It's a diagnostic test that allows a doctor to determine where the pinched nerve is. Cora is a physical therapist at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. She's working on Stephanie, who was involved recently in an automobile accident. Stephanie has tight thoracic and cervical musculature, and Cora is doing some myofascial release work and some therapeutic stretching, doing it to help her with her pain. Vicky is also a patient here at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. Vicky is now working her leg muscles, specifically her quadricep muscles, trying to strengthen them after an injury she sustained. Find yourself in need of any type of physical therapy, please don't hesitate to call Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation, located in Westbury, New York, in Suite 214. Phone number is 516-334-7000, or find us on our website at advancedmultimedicine.com.
Professional motorcycle transport and towing, think KIUKSTART Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. Proudly serving all of Long Island, we feature expert handling and 24/7 service. So send a limo for your toy with KIUKSTART Fabrications Motorcycle Towing.
Welcome back.
Hi.
Here we are. So let us please introduce
Yes.
two wonderful women who we had the pleasure of meeting just, maybe 3 weeks ago. And it was almost a blessing that you came into our lives at this time because truly, Regina and I support so many different breast cancer organizations and cancer organizations throughout Long Island, and this is just taking it to the next step. So we have Rachel and Cynthia, who are the founders of Mondays at Racine. And Racine is actually a salon in Islip, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So, ladies, welcome.
Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Regina, for having us. We're
It's-
happy to be here.
Yes, it's totally our pleasure. And you know what I love before we really get into the meat and potatoes is that the two of you are like the two of us.
Yes,
because
Absolutely.
we were
But
talking
they're
in the
real
green room.
sisters. That's the difference. They're actually sisters.
Oh, yeah. Well,
we're just
I forget
sisters
that
from
part.
another mother.
But we were talking
Yeah.
in the green room, and we were having such a good time. They're like, "Come on, you guys, you have to start the show." I'm like, "Oh yeah, right."
Right, we're
And we
forgetting
were
about
just-
why we're...
Yes, and I love that. Women,
Yeah.
I just love that sense of community that we felt, and that's something that you guys create on
We are
Mondays.
totally into women supporting women, and in our foundation, we do take care of men as well. A lot of people don't know that we do have 10% of the people that come into Mondays at Racine are men.
Oh,
But
That's
we
great, though. They need
we really
pampering, too.
support women, 100% in every facet. So yes.
So tell us a little bit about how it got started and what
Well, Mondays at Racine is a cancer care program that my sister Cynthia called me several years ago and said, we own a salon, we have a staff, we have the furnishings, we have the products. Why don't we open on Mondays and give free services to people who are in treatment for cancer? Her brilliant idea ended up, being now it's in for 13 years we've been doing it, but it is a free program because we realize that when one is going through treatment, we wanted to try to figure out how could we offset the ravages of chemotherapy and radiation, and we have the power to do that in the beauty industry.
and you realize that from a personal perspective, right?
Yes, yes. Our mother suffered with breast cancer in the 80s, and it was the decade of AIDS, and nobody knew why you were sick. If you were losing weight, losing your hair, looked
Right.
sick, they weren't sure if you were contagious or not. It was a terrible decade. And she was a salon girl, a double process blonde, so one day she had gone into her salon for hair help. Her hair had started coming out much like cotton candy on a paper cone. And she sat there, and the girl behind the couch started washing her hair. And we're Italians, we could read your body language. You don't have to say a word.
right,
The
exactly.
girl didn't say anything, but she gasped, right?
Yeah.
And my mother, I saw her and whisked her out of there, and she became very depressed. And part of that, like this, we know that salon actually means gathering
meeting
place, a
place.
meeting
Yes.
place, a living room. They used to
Yes.
call it a salon.
Yes.
And so my mother would go there for refuge from her 6 kids, and to feel that she was ostracized or felt like a pariah there
Yes.
when she came
Was
home,
devastating.
she didn't
Yeah.
really know where to turn. So it was in 2002 or 2003 that I was baking on the beach in San Remo
With SPF on, of
with an
course.
SPF on.
And San Remo, no
You
less.
see,
Beautiful.
Cynthia,
I like it.
Yes.
San Remo. Yes, and I thought
That's a good
as
place
she-
to get inspired too. It's
well,
a beautiful
it's
place.
in Kings Park, so
Oh,
let's
oh,
find
that
out.
one. Oh, I thought you meant Italy.
No, well,
Yeah, that's what I was
I
thinking.
thought you meant Italy because
It's
San Remo's
yeah,
beautiful.
the psych ward. Okay, a lot of people don't know San Remo is a beautiful little town just north of Kings Park.
You're correct.
It's amazing. But
But I
anyway,
assume,
I did
Well,
not
thank
know
you.
that.
knowing
have
you,
to
I
go
assume
there.
it's Italy. But go ahead.
and I just, Mom always haunts me. She haunts me today till, presently. She's here now.
Right.
And it was like, you girls have a salon. Why aren't you doing something to give back to the community? I had a phone. It was so long ago. I think my phone was like the size of a shoebox.
Exactly.
Oh,
I
yeah,
called
sure.
From the base portable.
That's it, right? Yeah, exactly.
Like, look, I have an idea, why don't we start giving back to our community one day a month by offering free beauty and wellness treatments? And she said, great idea, let's talk about it when you get in. I said, why are you blowing me off? Just let's talk about it.
You're ecstatic.
Exactly.
When we get in the salon. So that's really where the inspiration came from, and hence and heretofore, Now we are a 501c3. Now we operate every single Monday from the Racine Salon.
That's amazing.
We have expanded the services, we've expanded the days, we've expanded the hours, and we've expanded into 10 charter salons in New York and around the country who now provide Mondays at services.
That's amazing. And
So-
you know what? You said one thing that was so poignant to me and really struck us both, is that every time you care for somebody, you feel like you're caring for your mom.
Yes, and that was really, I mean, that's rings true every single Monday for us, because we were quite young when she was suffering through her treatments and her cancer. We didn't really have the skills or the knowledge on how to,
Sure.
and nobody really does, but when you're older, you seem to have a little more understanding, but we didn't. So every time a patient comes in and we're able to put a smile on their face or make them feel pretty again, we feel like we've taken care of our mother over and over again. And really, that's our motivation. That's what
an
we do.
inspiration.
That's how we do it, you know?
Well, I think also your staff is extremely supportive, because I know that you have, how many people that volunteer for you every
We
Monday?
have about 12 or 13, and people rotate. And what's interesting, we have hairdressers from other salons and massage therapists from other
Competing
salons that come
actually.
in, and they want to be a part of the program, so they come in
That's wonderful.
to work on those days.
It's
You
an
have to be a
interesting
certain
point.
type of person.
It's
I
an
agree.
interesting
I
point,
agree,
Karen,
Karen.
because, and you both know, being in the salon industry, it's a very competitive industry.
Oh, yeah.
But when you have we have somebody who comes right up off the street from us, we feel like we're also just bringing that, like eliminating that idea of being, okay, we don't want to really do anything with these people.
Right.
But now we're saying this is about giving back, so why not?
Right,
You know what
yeah,
I mean? So it's
absolutely.
very inspiring, even for an individual nail technician and a massage
Sure.
therapist and a hairstylist, to really join forces with salons to do this work. It's
And
very
the other
important.
bonus is that we've had virtually no turnover in our salon. Nobody leaves because they are knit
It's a
into the
community,
fabric
it's a
of
family,
something much
it's-
greater.
yeah.
Isn't that
than
what it's
just-
all about?
Yes, it is.
And that's, I mean,
Truthfully.
for me, my parents were hairdressers. I mean, Karen and I mean, we cut my
Hairspray
arm
comes out.
and- yeah. I mean, I bleed lacquer,
Spritz
you know,
Forte
hairspray.
comes rolling down
I
the
used to come out of the wall. You know what I mean?
Please.
That's how old I am with that.
Fly trap. I used
But
to do it.
it was always a sense of community, and
Yeah.
it was always a sense of family in the salon. I mean, it was almost like our bar per se.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
people go to a bar, but if you have a problem, you go to the salon. Or if something is going, like someone's going through a hard time, but everybody in the salon rallies around you to help
Right,
you. You know,
right,
and
right,
there's
right.
such a camaraderie, and when it's genuine, like what you're talking about, there
It
is no
seems
competition.
it seems natural that salon industry people do this work, because we already do it anyway, day to day. We know things about our public that the public normally wouldn't share.
Correct.
So it seems only natural that this is the next step in the beauty industry to do this work.
Absolutely, and I think that, you know, it's one thing that when somebody loses their, you know, hair, but they're also losing things like their eyelashes and their eyebrows and their strength and their courage and their
Yeah, so much more.
will, really. So
That's such a good point.
to be able to do not only, you know, provide wigs or hair services to them, but you mentioned that you also do some eyelash extensions and some eyebrows.
Actually, they're not eyelash extensions because women
there's
who
nothing
lose
to-
their lashes
There's nothing to
right,
attach a
right.
lash
Wrong words
to.
I used.
Yeah, that's
Correct.
okay.
Yeah.
there's nothing to attach to. But
Yeah.
I've been fortunate enough to be contacted by the company Japanesque, and together collaboratively we designed these lashes. They're called Lash of Dreams, and they're a lightweight lash. They're reusable. I have them on. This is like the 20th time I'm wearing the same pair because
great.
they are they're again reusable. They're very durable lashes. And I tried them on my clients. I'm a makeup artist, and been doing makeup on women who've lost their hair, lashes, and brows for some time now. And I developed these lashes. These lashes are available. I'm happy to be here to say to anybody on the show, if you are suffering with lash loss, if you have alopecia, if you are in chemotherapy, please contact me or Rachel and come into the salon. I will give you a complimentary tutorial on how to wear them, and I will give you the lashes for free.
That's so
If
sweet.
you
That's
are
that's
suffering,
amazing.
yes, and anybody can wear these lashes.
Right.
But again, they were designed.
But they look
for
so
this-
natural on you too.
Well,
Like
they had to be because nobody wants to look like Elsie
No.
the cow.
yeah,
First of all, do you know what I mean? You
Except
wanna
me.
be-
Except
She
me.
loves
At any
eyelashes.
given moment,
Although yours
I'll
look very natural,
I'll get
too.
the Elsie going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so they're available, and I I'm glad to be here to offer that to anybody who's
That's
watching.
amazing.
That's very
That's
generous,
amazing.
yeah. So,
Thank you.
outside of
Can I-
the
Yes,
hair
please.
services, what else do you provide? What other
We
kind of
do
services?
massages, facials, nail services, naturally hair services, even color services, because thank God the hair industry has now got technology back into the system and was able to remove ammonia out of hair color. And that seems to be the okay color for oncology patients to use.
Right, because I'm sure there's a lot of rules with
There's
what
a
you
lot
can
of
do.
rules, and incidentally, that's an important point because we have a medical board that we had to really put all of this information in their hands and had to wait for their approval.
Oh,
So all
really?
that we do is medically backed.
All of the protocols for every single service that we do is medically backed. And so when a client comes in, they first have to have their doctor or oncologist sign off that they are clear to have massage, put their feet in water for a
Correct, okay.
pedicure, have
Right.
hair color.
Right.
Because infection is one of the biggest threats to somebody who's
Right.
going
Their
through.
immune systems are suppressed. They
Right.
can be very susceptible. So, especially at top of the list is having a very, not just a clean environment, a sterile environment. So we
Right,
do
right.
provide that. That's why we are closed to the general public on that day, so we can have this.
Contained. Yeah.
Right,
area
exactly,
there.
exactly.
Well, we're going to go to commercial.
Yeah.
And then when we come back, I want to talk about just a little bit, because I'm looking at you two, and you are very savvy. Right?
Fashionable.
Like,
Savvy.
who would think to know that you have to
We've
do all, like, you know, you
Yeah,
think you just open the doors and people
yeah,
come
people
in and
come
blah, blah,
in.
blah.
No, no, no.
I mean,
Honey,
you
I've had
really
more flubs than I would like to really admit, and I'll tell you more about it.
Okay.
When we
All right,
get
good. So stay tuned. We'll be back in a few minutes.
Funny. Okay.
But you really dotted all your I's and crossed your T's.
There is not one thing.
What are you looking for? You don't even know that. You don't even know you're on the ball list, so you can't even answer. I'm asking you about it. You gotta be highly skilled. You gotta be highly skilled. You understand that? Are you well versed there? Are you very smart man? Hit me with some funny shit. My shit's twisted. Tell me something. Tell me something.
What do you have right there?
That's awesome.
Well-
That's a big.
That's nice.
You know damn well. You know damn well.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Sir, are you interested in twisted or not?
Talent.
I see you guys with you guys with
That's twisted. That's talent. That's talent.
You see what I'm saying? You understand me? And if you can't whip out answers like that, that man is liable to door to commercial break, punch your fucking mouth loose. You understand me? Time is up, sir. You understand me? You're on. You're the man. All right, give me your name now. I'm sorry.
My name is Willie.
Willie, where you working at?
We are twisted. We are awesome. Love awesome. Love awesome. Love awesome.
Can you repeat that question again?
What are you looking for? You don't even know that. You don't even know you're on the ball list, so you can't even answer. I'm asking you about it. You gotta be highly
Galaxy
skilled.
Luxury Coach is a full-service limousine and party bus company. Family-owned and operated, we are an industry leader with over 25 years of experience in providing best-in-class luxury transportation for your special event. Whether it's your precious wedding day, an all-day wine tour out east, your high school prom, that special birthday, or just an amazing night on the town, our professional chauffeurs stand ready to ensure your special event is truly special. Galaxy Luxury Coach has one of the largest and modern party bus fleets in the New York area. Our party buses are simply nightclubs on wheels. Concert sound systems, light shows, lasers and strobes, multicolor LED lighting brilliantly lights your party bus inside and out. For corporate and more laid-back events, we will cater to your specific needs and requests. What sets Galaxy aside from all others in the luxury transportation industry is our attention to detail in customizing our services to your special event. At Galaxy, it's all about you and your guests. Galaxy customers return time and time again because they know they can trust Galaxy to help deliver those lifetime memorable moments. Step aboard and let your Galaxy experience begin. Galaxy Luxury Coach.
Hi everyone. Hope you caught the beginning of our show. If not, let me just bring you up to speed. Today we have Rachel and Cynthia from Mondays at Racine. And Mondays at Racine is an organization that helps women and men who are going through cancer treatments feel better about themselves by providing services that will pamper them and make them feel beautiful. So welcome back, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And the other thing I think is so great is that you're creating a sense of community there. So they know they have a safe place to go, and they can also interact with each other.
Right. It
You
does
know?
become sort of like
Right.
I hate to use that phrase, support group.
Yes.
But it ends up being that naturally, because people start to connect to people and get referrals and resources,
Yes, a
and
sense
we
of
provide
community.
resources.
But let's be real, okay? For years, for decades, they've had these support groups in the hospital. Okay?
Right.
So women would now have to go back into the place that
Last
caused
place
them
they
so
wanna
much
go.
trauma.
Right.
And maybe not the trauma of a chemotherapy or a surgery, but certainly a slap
not
in the
a fun-
face.
right, it's not a
just
fun memory.
To park the car
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
a hospital and have to go through
It's so
security.
true.
Already you
Yeah.
have need
Yeah.
hospital pads under your arms because
Yeah.
you're sweating. So to do that, and
Yeah.
we have taken all of that out of that hospital setting and brought it into the community salon. Something like this would work wonderful in a yoga studio
Yes.
also, where they would provide a free service, which by the way, we've
Meditation
opened our first yoga studio Mondays at Jewel in the Lotus in Islip. So
Oh,
we have
how
now 2
wonderful.
facilities in Islip that are offering free services on Mondays. And we could talk more
That's
about
so
that,
nice.
down the road.
Yeah.
But it's a whole new decade for cancer care. And again, we feel that the spa salon industry has a responsibility to its community
agree.
and to the people that they serve and serve them
Yeah.
to give back. And why cancer? Well, in our case, it's something in our family. But every other commercial you see on TV for a woman is about a new hair product or a new mascara. Am I correct?
Yes.
What are the 2 things that we lose
Yeah.
when we're in treatment?
The
Sure.
hair and lashes.
And
Most
Long
important-
Island is really one of the
Hotspot.
highest rates of cancer in the world.
Hotspot.
So, yeah, hotspot. So we have our hands full in trying to
Right,
help
everybody
all these
knows
people.
somebody who's going through cancer and who's been diagnosed,
Yeah.
friend,
Yeah.
family member, colleague,
Yeah, of
everybody
course,
else.
everybody, every single person. I mean, I don't know that I know anybody that doesn't know
Exactly.
somebody.
No.
How do people find you? Do the hospitals refer people to you? How do they find you?
So we've created relationships, close-knit relationships with oncologists, hospital systems all throughout Long Island.
great.
We have introduced our program to them. And it's interesting because we have, after speaking to several oncologists, they say, after I have to give this terrible news to a patient,
Right.
I also have in my arsenal now something I can give them that just softens it up a little bit. Now, here's your treatment plan for chemotherapy, here's your treatment plan for radiation. But you also can go to Mondays at Racine and get these free services as well.
Right.
So it also
Isn't
just
that beautiful?
lessens that trauma a little
Right,
bit for
right.
them. So they feel safe in the notion that this is something that they could easily refer people to. So we have very good relationships with the medical community on Long Island.
And I'm sure that the patients feel comfortable that it's their doctor who's recommending it to them.
Absolutely.
Because sometimes, you don't know if it's something you can do or can't do. So if it's coming from their doctor to say, go to them, that they'll take care of you, they'll make you feel better,
Right.
that's got to be quite a relief.
And that's an important
Yeah.
point because we take this quite seriously. We, for the patient safety as well as our safety, we make sure that the doctor approves all that we do for these particular people because each person is different. Some people can have some of these services, some people can't.
Right.
So we have to be very cautious in that notion. And all of the people that work on these patients are trained in oncology services. So that's important also. It's just not, they're just not, regular hairstylists or things. They have a little more extensive training than.
Sure.
They would have to, yeah.
Yeah.
And your reputation for that is tremendous because I know you guys were featured in an HBO film, correct?
Correct.
Oh,
Tell us a little
yes.
bit of how that happened.
This is exciting. Now, this is going to be a little fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
The phone rang.
The phone rang.
The phone rang.
It was a wintry.
And this is the trickle-down effect,
January-
right?
yes,
Trickle-down
a
effect.
Correct.
Wintry January evening, and the phone rang, and I was working late that night, and Rachel wasn't there. But I got a call from the producer, and she said that she was from HBO, and As my sister always says, you know, when I called her to tell her, she goes, I think you was just punked. I said, no, I wasn't punked.
Did you really think that, though?
Yeah, I was like, this is bizarre. Are you crazy? Yeah. Like, HBO contacted us.
Oh,
yeah.
So she gave me the brief Barron's review of what they wanted to do, and they came in and they filmed for about 30 hours. They wanted to know what happens when a woman gets a diagnosis, who shaves her head, how does it happen, what is the feeling. They were trying to explore that topic. Of course, the film ended up being much, much more than that if you haven't seen it, and went on to receive a Oscar nomination.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's incredible.
That is. Why don't we take a look at the clip? We'll play that video now, Vicki. It was nominated for other awards as well.
Oh, yes.
It received many film festival accommodations, yes.
Right. Oh, that's up on the screen now. It's showing them all of the different accolades.
Exactly. Thank you.
Yes, no problem. And we'll get right into the video now. Just take a peek at this. It's amazing.
I feel like Chiquita Banana, but
Hi, Barbara. It's Rachel from Racine.
Good morning, you've reached Racine. How can I help you? It's just frightening to see myself like this. I feel like as soon as I shave my head, every time I look in the mirror, I'm just going to see cancer. I don't know that I'm ready to see that right now.
I was first diagnosed in 1994 with metastatic breast cancer. 16 and a half years, it's come back 4 times.
It's like your hair is part of your identity and you feel like you're being erased.
I can't even begin to understand why my lack of hair has made me invisible. It's just another change in my body that I don't have any control over.
The whole lung looks like it's just gone. The doctors want to give you quantity of time. They know you're hurting, but when you walk out of their door, they're really not seeing the real picture.
Tomorrow I am having a double mastectomy.
I'm gonna miss you.
I gotta go, babe. I know. All right, you ready for this?
I'm ready. You ready?
Not really.
I recommend surrounding yourself with people who love you.
Oh, you are so sweet. I missed you guys. And you still look
I feel cute. Yeah, I feel alive.
Most men can't get a decent wig. Frank Sinatra had a good wig, but he had a lot of money.
I like having a little jiggle.
There is a beauty that can come out. That's what everybody needs to know. That's what the world needs to know.
Right.
So we can battle this without that other fear, the beauty fear.
My daughter says, keep it moving, Mommy. And that's what I do. I keep it moving.
What an emotional experience that is for not only these women but for you guys. I mean, there has to be some strong currents going on when things like that are happening with these women. So how do you compose yourself? How do you keep yourself?
I feel like, and I this happened even on Monday, because on Monday we had a patient that graduated out of the program because she's going into remission. She goes, I don't want anything for free anymore. I said, good, because I want your money. But also on the very same day, I attended a wake for somebody who passed, who was such a gentleman, by the way. But I always think that I'm so lucky and I'm so blessed, and that's my power, and that's how I'm gonna make this person feel good.
Right,
And I'm not
right.
going to break down in front of them. And,
Right,
Or
'cause you
sometimes
have
I
to
will
be
because it's
strong,
appropriate
though.
to do that.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And sometimes it's not what you're saying, it's not saying anything at all.
Yeah.
It's just listening.
Just being
That's
there
the
for
most
them.
important thing to do.
My sister's a great listener.
Aw.
No, I really mean that. And
Oh,
I really
you
think
said.
that you are.
No,
That's one of
I-
a great attribute.
Because people want to be heard.
Yeah, well, especially when they're going
That's
through something so
lovely.
traumatic and they don't want to burden that information with people who perhaps are a little too close to them. So
Exactly.
they spill
Yeah.
it to, because we're like, in the hair industry or as bartenders, you tend to get stories that they won't tell anybody
Oh,
else.
absolutely.
So I'm sure you've heard.
Therapist.
And we've
tremendous
always
amount of
kept
them.
those stories in confidence.
Oh,
Like,
absolutely.
I've
God, yeah.
never,
Yeah.
I even to this day, I mean,
The
the things
vault.
that I know, yes, and
And
people
I always
know that
say
about
to my
you.
girls, no names.
Yeah.
That's right.
You could talk about them, but don't say no.
Don't know.
And you know what? People know that about you.
Yeah.
Well, that film, the clip of that film
Oh,
was
it's
really
incredible.
was wonderful. But they can actually see the full version of the HBO
Documentary.
production Mondays at Racine on demand on HBO. So it's playing right now. Go.
I really
encourage
recommend
you to
it.
watch that. I mean, just to learn a little bit more about not only what Cynthia and Rachel do for for
Right.
these women, but for what these women go through and how maybe you can help them in the future. And we actually have an event coming up called the Long Island Beauty Ball,
Yes.
which everybody
date,
can
Karen?
play a part
October
in that.
26th.
October 26th is
October
at the Crest
26th.
Hollow Country Club. It's a Monday night, and it's gonna be a blast.
Yeah. I'm excited.
so excited.
I want to keep saying the date. October
26th.
October 26th. I don't want to hear I forgot, I have plans,
It's a Monday night.
Put it
What are
in
you
the
doing on
schedule.
Monday night?
Exactly. What are you doing
I know
on
what I'm
Monday
doing
night?
October 26th.
And it's gonna be so phenomenal. Tell us a little bit about how you put this event together, why you put it together, and what we could expect once
Well,
we
this
get
is
there.
our third event, and we fundraise because we are rolling out programs to train, educate, and launch new salons. As I said before, we have 10 salons, and it costs the foundation money to travel,
Sure.
again, and to educate and to get them going. As Rachel said, we want one in every zip code in the next 5 years. So this year we took a turn, we're doing something a little different. People are a little tired of coming to a dinner, listening to an honoree. It's like going to a baby shower. Listen, can I just send a gift? I don't want to come. I'll
Like,
give you,
oh,
here's
how
$1,000.
nice.
Yeah,
Please
yeah,
don't make
yeah.
me come.
Does she know me or what?
Yeah.
I can't even take it. And you know
No,
what
it's
else
so
too?
true.
It's the same thing with the weddings. I mean, I know this sounds terrible, but I'm like, all right, enough already. Here's my check.
Yeah.
Because it's the same food. It's the same. Go ahead.
So I want to say and really give a lot of credit to Beverly Fortune and Moray
Yes.
Publishing right now, an amazing woman who we have in our fold and we were able to bring into our fold. You know, a non-for-profit, it's very, very difficult to hire good people.
Yes.
You can't get somebody who's coming out of college with a degree. You can't, spend any money,
No,
So
yeah.
you're on a shoestring budget, and Beverly and Moray were willing to work with us in a small budget. But she
Aw.
brought about this idea of instead of having a sit-down dinner, that we should do experiences. It should be almost like
Interactive.
an interactive evening. It's all cocktails, and food,
Order,
appetizers the whole night. But you will go into different booths and have different experience. As an example, just so it makes sense, Brookhaven Hospital right now, it purchased the Lash of Dreams event. And that evening, I'll have 4 makeup artists in that booth doing Lash of Dreams on anybody. You can be somebody in treatment, you can just be a regular person who came
Yeah.
to the ball and doesn't have fake lashes on and wants them put on. We have
I'm in that. I'm going to
something
that
called
booth.
the Manicure booth.
Oh, I love it.
And I'm not going to say who's taking that because we're not solidified, but it's almost there. And we
Yeah.
use an organic polish that night. And the guys will come in and have a 5-minute buff and shine that night. And that'll be their experience.
There will
So
be a
it's
spirit lounge
They'll-
where you'll
around
get,
the bars.
You'll get a tarot card reading. There's all types of interactive things because we want to make it fun. We want our guests to feel like this is just not your traditional fundraiser, and really that it's a fun night. So this is really what the new way to go to in terms of.
But it's
fundraising.
creating
That's
an
awesome.
amazing experience.
Yes.
And an awareness.
Which is exactly what you do on Mondays.
Exactly.
So it
Well
really
said,
marries.
yes.
It really
Absolutely,
marriages together very nicely. So I'm a little superficial. So I want to know, what are you going to wear to this ball? Because I also want to talk about, one day when I get the call for the Oscars, I got to figure out what I'm going to wear.
Well,
so I'm very excited about that. So
the next time I go to the Oscars,
yes,
I will know.
Yes, you call me.
That I had a little wardrobe malfunction that night, and I will never ever wear a gown that I cannot wear the proper brassiere.
Undergarments.
Because
yes.
I had one of those yarmulkes sewn into my dress. And you know, I've gotten a little pendulous up here, and it was Seth MacFarlane was the host that night.
Yes.
Oh, and every time that I got up to to laugh.
Yeah.
I gave my nipples dermabrasion.
Oh.
Okay, that's all I want to say. And my sister, who looked gorgeous that night because she was smart and with the trainer for several months. Her whole back was felt, and she was just like a starlet. And I was like, I wanted to, really impale myself on a fence somewhere because why did I have to have? You know what I'm talking about.
I totally know what you're talking about.
No, and you know what? As women too, like sometimes we want to go out of our comfort zone a little bit, and we do want to wear different things. Well, don't look at me today, but we do want to wear different things and whatever. But sometimes it's not the right move.
No.
It's
and
just
an
not.
important event like that, I mean,
You want to be comfortable.
We were preparing for months to do this. I mean, when that director called us and said, "Girls, you're going to the Oscars."
Yeah.
I mean, you might as well have just,
Did you fall on your knees?
We
like
it was like this is our
almost.
time because Cynthia and I are fashionistas. We love fashion.
If I was in a cryogenic state that night, I would have been fine. But as soon as I started to jiggle or move a little bit, it was over.
And I think that what you're saying is important, is that being comfortable, especially with the beauty ball that's coming, we're going to need to meet and greet a lot of people. We have to really work. I say work the room. I'm just saying about making sure that people know who we are and what we do. You don't want to be comfortable. You don't want to be like in the wrong heel, and that your belly might be sticking. I mean, it has to all work.
That is the worst.
That becomes the concentration is making yourself feel comfortable. Like you say pajamas.
No, I know.
I understand what you say.
And please buy your Spanx in a large always.
Yes.
Extra
Get
large.
an extra large, never a small or medium.
I don't even know why they make them in a small and
I don't even know
the
who
girl
can
who
wear
wears
them.
the small and medium, she doesn't
Exactly.
need it.
No, because then you get all the cuts.
But the Bergel
No, it rolls up. It rolls up. It rolls up on the legs. It's like ridiculous.
So
But
what can we in our audience do to help make this ball successful? What do you need?
Well, the ball's successful.
Yeah.
We need sponsorships. We need corporations to come and really give us some type of sponsorship.
like sponsor a booth.
Sponsor a booth or sponsor a video ad that we are doing. We're playing reeling all through the night.
Right. That's great.
And
Raffle prizes.
we're looking for raffle prizes. For the most part, anything that we can get in terms of great department stores that might be able to, or designer pieces. We're looking for things like that.
Yeah, and I just want to say that you would think that within Oscar-nominated film that everybody would know what you do, but that is not the truth. And with this beauty ball, we hope to really expand throughout the island and really get all kinds of businesses, whether you're a bank owner or you own a window treatment company, to know what we do, because then you not only do we have an opportunity to open another salon, but you then become our ambassador to tell your loved one, hey, I heard about this program, you got diagnosed, call the girls. Not only will they prop up your self-esteem and help you with your beauty and wellness, but they're a great resource center. We have become a great resource center for wigs, for all kinds of different programs that people can take advantage of that are free. So yes. Awareness.
So also, is there going to be shopping there that night?
Yes.
Should people come prepared with their checkbooks and their credit cards? And
They'll be able to do straight donations. They'll be able to purchase raffle tickets, and they'll be able to.
We have a few other items that are going to be, that the foundation sells, that'll be available for sale also.
That's terrific. So we're going to bring our checkbooks.
Oh yes, check, credit card, whatever. We do take all forms of cash.
Yes, we do.
Now we have more pictures apparently.
Yeah, we have a couple more pictures.
Okay, we want to get to them.
I want you to take an inside look of what happens at the salon itself at Racine. So, girls, tell us a little bit about them as you see the pictures.
Well, that's Linda Hart. And,
she was in the film.
Yeah, and
it's going to be the one on the right that you're looking at.
Yeah, so that's Linda Hart, and I was doing her makeover. That she knew that she had stopped treatment at this point and told the doctor she didn't want any more. I mean, she still came in, and we made her feel. made her feel beautiful. And she looked in the mirror and said, I feel alive. I feel like me again.
That's a photograph of the last person that's in the film. She's a young woman who came in for a head shaving, and that was a photograph done the day of her head shaving.
Wow.
Yeah.
She had beautiful
That's
hair.
her mother. That's Mildred DiMolfetto, the inspiration to what we do every day. As I said, we take care of her every time we take care of a patient. And that's also the same woman that had her head shaved, and that's her husband. Again, that's that moment of getting your head shaved is one of the most emotional moments.
I can't imagine how you hold yourself in composure, but I guess it's because, you are such professionals and you've really, I guess, mastered the art of compassion, if you want to say, because there's compassion and then there's compassion, and I think what you two have
Karen, Cynthia and I talk late at night, or very often. I'm sure you guys talk all the time, early in the morning, and we could bawl our eyes out with each other, and we could say,
you have each other to
God
do that with.
Damn it! Why her? Why did she? Why him?
Right.
What? Oh, did you hear? We go through this, dissertation about how this will, and then we do what we do.
But they, you know that you have a bigger purpose there.
Yeah, so it's almost as if a higher power came in and put this movie in our lap because this needed to happen.
Oh, it's your mother.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
For sure.
Talk about
She's on your
haunting
side.
you. She's like, my girls are going to the Oscars. Watch this. Oh, absolutely. 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 And I don't know what kind of lesson this was. But that was, she was teaching you something.
Maybe our dad had something to do with that one since he had no knowledge. Exactly.
Well, listen, none of us have personal stylists, and we've been on TV and we've done different promotions before, and she and I will be each other's critic, like up and down.
All right, take that
off. Take it off.
Yeah, we do that too. We do that too.
You need a little
No,
help.
it's so true. And sometimes what you think, looks great. Like I remember one time here, I wore a turquoise dress and it was like gathered to the side or whatever, and it looked like I was 8 months pregnant. And
what about the hot pants? What about the hot pants?
Oh yeah, and my hot pants.
Okay, hello.
Isn't it quick? How she's so quick to.
I'll never forget that. That was.
No, well, listen, I was trying to get out of my comfort zone. Yes, go. Let's go.
Okay, so I want to wrap it up, and I really want to appeal to our audience to reach into your pockets and help any which way you can. So whether that's you're going to donate directly to Mondays at Racine, you're going to come to the beauty ball and be a guest there, you're going to support one of the booths that they have, you're going to donate gifts and prizes to their guests, and hopefully, help them make a difference. If you're a salon, you really want to find out how you can participate.
And give
back, make your salon a Mondays at your salon. Mm-hmm. So,
and how do they get the tickets, Karen, for the event?
So everything is up on our website. So you can go to shakeitupwithkarenandregina.com, or you can go directly to the LongIslandBeautyBall.com, and you can also go directly to
MondaysAtRacine.org.
MondaysAtRacine.org.
Right.
So all those links are on the Shake It Up with Karen and Regina website. Please do your homework. Watch that show on HBO. Go to On Demand and watch Mondays at Racine. Google it, YouTube it, just find out all you can, because this organization is so incredibly important, and we all have to play a part in helping. So.
Absolutely. And I think that it's a great night to get a bunch of girlfriends together and go.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I mean, this is going to be
husbands.
cocktails.
Yeah, I mean, bring your male.
Cocktails,
bring your men too.
fun
Yeah,
events,
absolutely.
experiences, all that stuff. We all go to these things and they're like, you sit there like, this is going to be a fun night. Grab a couple of girlfriends.
I'd like to just say, I thought about this recently, but move over Friday. There's a new day in town. Thank God it's Monday.
Oh,
that's what I say. Every Monday.
You better register that.
Thank God it's Monday.
Yes.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Thank God it's Monday.
Yeah.
Thanks to you two ladies. Thank God it is Mondays.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, thank you for having us. You both are like, what are we doing? Let's have lunch.
I know. This is going to be the beginning of something special. I can feel it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. What a pleasure.
Guys, we'll see you at the ball.
Yes, be there. That's going to be a fun night. Karen and I are going to be there, so
Oh yeah.
You don't want to miss the two of us.
No.
I'm telling you, that's just enough to
in
be
our
said.
element, in our beauty ball element. We're going to love it.
Right.
So we'll see you soon. Have a great week. I think next week we're having next couple of weeks we're having Happy Home on, right?
Yes, in the
Cocoon?
next couple of weeks, we're
Yeah.
going to have Cocoon, another very philanthropic charity that I was just talking to these ladies about.
Yeah.
And we're excited about that because their event is September 17th.
Yeah, so that's,
that's
coming up soon.
exciting.
So follow us on Facebook, visit us on our website, and again, we'll see you at the ball October 26th. Bye, guys.